In this video, we are going to show you how to make what we call our super simple hop water. There are many different methods and techniques in making hop water, but this one we found to be by far the easiest and still very refreshing. It will have an amazing hop aroma and mild hop flavor, but no bitterness. Begin by warming about a cup of filtered or reverse osmosis water on the stove. You don't need to bring it to a boil, just get it hot enough to help dissolve the citric acid. Citric acid in hop water will help to give it a little bit more of a zing and a crisp mouthfeel. We roughly add about 1/8 of a tablespoon for this batch that will end up being approximately 1.5 liters. Once dissolved into the water, you can turn the stove off and add the hop oil. The distilled hop oil is extremely potent. If you love the smell of hops and IPAs like we do, you're going to love this stuff. Add about 1 to 2 drops for this batch size. Give it a stir and you're ready to blend the rest of the water. We are using a 2-liter mini keg to carbonate and dispense the hop water from. Anytime you carbonate, make sure your water is as cold as possible. CO2 absorbs much better in cold liquids than warm, and it helps speed up the carbonation process. Next, combine your ice-cold water with your hop water mixture and pour it into the mini keg. You may notice that we're only filling our 2-liter vessel with about 1.5 liters of liquid. It's very important that you leave a little bit of headspace in your vessel if you're going to be carbonating in it. Otherwise, you will not be able to add a sufficient amount of CO2. Once filled, attach your dispenser head and you're ready to start force carbonating. Once the dispenser head is installed, set your regulator to about 35 psi. Open the shutoff valve to allow the CO2 to flow into your liquid line, and attach the ball lock disconnect to the post on your mini keg. Once attached, pull the pressure relief valve ring a couple times. This will help purge out any oxygen that was left in the mini keg and replace it with CO2. If you're trying to speed up the carbonation process, you can shake the mini keg. This will help force more carbonation into the liquid faster. If you have more time, you can achieve higher carbonation in the liquid if you leave your system attached to CO2 overnight or for longer periods of time in the refrigerator. Once carbonated, you can begin dispensing by simply pulling on the handle. Our kit comes with a flow control faucet that restricts the flow from the faucet. If the dial is pointed backwards, it's in the off position, and forward is in the open position. Begin by having the lever in the off position and pulling the tap handle forward. The liquid should come out slowly or not at all. Then you can begin slowly opening the flow control dial until you get a good flow. And that's it. You're ready to start enjoying some super simple hop water on tap.